Tuesday morning, zooming right along, rolling in a little closer to the weekend. And according to staff meteorologist Steve Hamilton, who doesn't have a hair one out of place,
Yeah.
he said sunny and 85 today. What you see is what you get. Don't expect much of a breeze either. Now, clearing 65 overnight, and then a few clouds tomorrow, and 88 is going to be the high. The wind picks up a little bit from the south between 10 and 15. Then the cool front rolls in, storms, and 76 on Thursday.
Ooh.
But don't fret. The sun and clouds on Friday, 82, sunny and 90 over the weekend.
Nice.
Yes, could get to the mid 90s, he said. Don't be surprised if you sweat it out. Okay, not bad. 67 right now. Time for Strange But True News.
Bring it on.
All right, there's a family in Washington State that's been left devastated.
Uh-oh.
Yep. After a mobile butcher confused their home with a different address, killed their pigs, their pet pigs, family pigs. Betty and Patty, both 2 years old, DED dead.
That's horrible.
They were shot in their pen in Port Orchard while the family was away from home.
Yeah.
Now, the owner, Nathan Gray, said that he could not contain his anger. He blew a gasket.
Oh, yeah.
He said that they were his wife's pet and his kids, and they were family.
That can happen, Ken.
Yeah, their home video system had alerted them to an unknown vehicle in their property. Mr. Gray said that after arriving, one of his employees approached him and said, "Those dudes shot your pigs."
Whoa.
Well, that's what you do when you butcher them. He said that he found little Patty and little Betty laying in pools of blood.
That's horrible, Ken.
Only 16 feet from their neighbor's fence.
Where they were supposed to be?
Yeah. He said that he confronted the butcher, who said his GPS screwed up. Uh-huh.
Yeah, but still, you know the address. You could look at the house. It's not just where GPS tells you. There's actual addresses on the house.
Well, maybe they were really big pigs, Patty and Betty.
Maybe.
They asked him what he wanted to do with the pigs, that whether he wanted them to be processed or not.
What?
He's like, well, they're dead. You want to go ahead with them? And they said, no, they're going to be buried on this property like the rest of their animals.
Because they're family, Ken.
Mrs. Gray said that her children had been traumatized. She said they were my babies.
That's just devastating.
Betty and Patty. The dead pigs were her babies.
I feel like you're super extra exaggerating the dead pig.
No, they're dead.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's so sad, Ken.
And then she said that when you have kids and they don't feel safe and when they feel violated, she said that she feels mad that they don't feel safe. Now, the pigs enjoy chasing their daughters and playing in the mud and were expected to live their entire lives at the Gray Acres farm, but they're dead. The Grays now want to ensure that this never happens again and hope to change the laws that regulate mobile butchering. Now, mobile slaughter units were created back in 2002. Each is accompanied by an official food safety inspector. Well, that dude survived. They are also intended to allow farmers and ranchers to have their animals butchered without being forced to travel long distances to access larger facilities. Now, little Betty and Patty.
May they rest in peace.
Yeah.
Moment of silence for Betty and Patty.
Yep. Okay. All right.
Wow.
Killed their little piglets.
I bet they're going to sue them.
Oh, I'm sure. Then they can buy all the bacon they want.
Yeah, they can.
All right, ladies, this is serious stuff here. I want you to pay attention.
Okay.
Especially you, Casey. You drive me nuts over this.
I drive you nuts over everything. So you need to narrow that down.
The way you walk could make you a target for potential predators.
Oh.
Yes. Alex is the guy's name. He's a forensic expert.
Yeah.
A forensic psychology student. Said that the evidence suggests male predators look for specific characteristics when they choose a victim, from the width of their stride to the way they hold their arms. Now, in a TikTok video, she referenced a study that looked at men convicted of rape, assault, murder, and kidnappings to uncover the methodology behind selecting a victim.
Yeah.
And inmates overwhelmingly selected women who looked scared, uncomfortable, or walked with a certain awkwardness that indicated that they wouldn't put up a good fight if attacked.
I'm a fight.
Now, the women who were targeted in the study had a stride that was too big or too small for the size of their body, had their arms crossed or locked close to their body, or else swung them wildly at their sides. They also appeared to be unaware of their surroundings.
Okay, that one part.
Yeah. They took smaller steps, too, and walked at a slower pace with their head down. By walking with their arms crossed and being oblivious to their surroundings, the inmate said that it signaled that they were more fearful and anxious, making them weaker than other potential victims. The takeaway, Alex said, is don't give off any indication that you feel or see that something is wrong with a potential attacker. Now, you, I don't want to just pinpoint you. I see this all the time.
Okay.
I pull up in the Walmart parking lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Park my truck.
Yeah.
And I just observe people.
Yeah, that's not
Most
creepy.
of the women have their head in their phones. They're looking down.
Yeah.
They're not aware of their surroundings. And
yeah, that's me.
And you are a prime target.
I don't look scared though. Like, ugh.
Doesn't matter. And even if you see someone that is you get a little nervous around,
Yeah.
make sure you make eye contact with them.
Yeah.
It's important that they know you are watching them.
Oh yeah, and I'll stare. I'm like, you look away first.
Staring
I've done that
contest.
before. See
Yeah.
some guys just staring at me, so I stare.
Yeah.
And I see who looks away first.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But you need to be aware of your surroundings. I tell you this all the time.
You do, like every day.
All the time. And it doesn't matter how many times I tell you, you still don't pay attention to your surroundings, which makes you a perfect target.
Prime target. But they don't know how violent I am.
You'll talk them to death.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Very serious with that, though.
Yeah.
If you
Pay attention to your surroundings.
If you feel like someone is making you uncomfortable, make sure you make eye contact
and
with
make them uncomfortable instead.
Land Passes Real Country is on iHeartRadio, or just download the app on your phone. Take us everywhere you go, okay?
All the time.
8:50, 10 before 9. The Land Passes Real Country. Today's hits, yesterday's favorites. Good morning.
Ken and Casey in the morning. Use only as directed. Void where prohibited.
Lampasas Real Country.
Hey, Central Texas, get ready for the ultimate family fiesta. The 44th annual Rabbit Fest is hopping into Copper's